Hey guys, ZR Car here, back again with another video. And today we're going to take a look at 10 things that I like on the 2019 Chevy Silverado RST. But before we start that, I'd just like to give a shout out to you guys for liking and subscribing on that last video. It really helps me out. The last video was 10 likes on the Honda Passport, so I figured I'd do 10 likes on the 2019 Chevy Silverado RST. So without any further ado, let's get into that. So here's the Silverado. It is the new body style, as you can see. It's got the 5.3 liter in it. The only things that I did so far is tinted the windows, put the running boards on, put this cheap tonneau cover on. It does have the dual exhaust. So the first thing that I really like about this is the back seat room. I've talked about it before, how I think that the luxury truck market is going to start really becoming super popular and kind of overtake the market, and for good reason. This back seat is like a limousine. So it's got lots of storage for everything that you really want to put in there: bikes, TVs, what have you. And if it can't fit in the back seat, it can definitely go in the bed here. So we'll take a little closer look at the back. We do have some vents, some charging ports, power outlet back there, a couple cup holders, nice pockets. So it's really like a limo back here. Like, you've got a ton of room. It also came with this storage area. I've got some duct tape, some snow tire chains, a couple tow ropes, some D-rings, shackles, extra coat. Looks like we have cheap toolbox here. This back seat room's 43.4 inches of legroom, which is considerably better than the outgoing model. You can really tell the difference. It's about the same in the front seat. Personally, I'd rather have people drive me around so I can be chauffeured around and just chill in the back. It's awesome. All right, for the second thing, since we're already here, let's talk about this gray leather. So it does come with the gray and the black for the Silverados in this new body style. And this gray leather is just sweet. I really like the contrast. I think it just looks really good. This is kind of a brown material here. I think they call it Gideon / dark atmosphere is the Chevy term for it. I do have the sunroof, which is pretty awesome. So the second thing I really like about it is the gray leather. I think it just is amazing. All right, the third thing that I like about this beast is this 8-speed transmission. I've driven the outgoing model quite a bit, and you can tell this 8-speed is just phenomenal. It does a great job. Definitely faster than the 6-speed. So the designation that Chevy gives this 8-speed automatic is an AL90. And 6 gear is pretty much a 1-to-1 ratio. So I do wish I had the 10-speed with the 6.2, but this is a good compromise. The 10-speed is designated by Chevy as a 10L80. And for reference, the 6-speed is the 6L. So, I really like this transmission. Like I said, for number 3, it shifts really well for me. Does a good job. Makes the truck quite a bit faster. Number 4, the front redesign for 2019. I think it makes this truck just look amazing. Kind of almost reminds me of the TRD Pro with the little inlets there in the front. Really like the way this front end looks. I think they did a great job. Let's see for number 5, the brake feel. So you almost take it for granted. It's just, it works so good. So these brakes are so smooth and linear. Like if you're hot riding around, you're coming up to a stop sign, you're really trying to make the most time. You can definitely tell these brakes help out. I haven't felt any brake fade, anything like that. The front are 13.5 inch rotors, or I should say discs, in the back. They are vented according to Chevy, and the rear are 14.1 disc, non-vented. So you wouldn't think that brake feel would be a huge like or concern, but have some other vehicles that definitely don't compare to this. This is just really nice. Number 6 is the tow hooks, and while we're at it, the overall tow rating of this. So living in Montana, I think we should definitely have tow hooks on everything. I just hate pushing cars. I'd rather throw a tow rope on there and yank them out of the ditch or snowbank or whatever. Also, I think every vehicle should come with the tow hitch. I just can't say enough of good things about the tow hitch. This has got quite a good tow rating. It's like 9,600, something like that. And that's quite a bit. I'm not sure I would feel super comfortable with 9,600 unless I was maybe going slow or it was a optimum trailer, something like that. All right, number 7, stop start technology. So I know as a car enthusiast, I'm not supposed to like that stop start malarkey. However, I do actually like it. So last night I was coming up to a long light in town and I had the air conditioning on, and I knew that that stop start was probably not going to kick in because of the AC. So one of the reasons I like it is because it's predictable. So I kicked off the AC and the engine immediately turned off into that stop start mode. So I think there's a YouTuber called Engineered Explained, something like that. He did a video on how much you actually save, and it's more than you think. So I really like that stop start technology. Works really good. Turned the air conditioning on after I started again, and I just like the predictability. So since we're in here for number 8, I love the radio controls. Can you see him behind the steering wheel there? So tell you a little story. I almost bought another Chevy, a Chevy Colorado to be exact, because of the steering wheel controls on the back here. You would not believe how much you use them, how convenient it is. They are just sweet. So this side would be your to change the track or song, forward and back. And then on the other side, we'll take a look at that. It's your volume controls on the back of the steering wheel on the other side. See if I can get in here. Yeah, they're right there. So there's the volume controls on the other side. You wouldn't think that that would be such an important item, but I just love those things. You would not believe how much you use the volume controls. Alright, that was number 8. Number 9 is the overall size of this beast. So I think the weight is right at 5,200 pounds, and I really like it, especially with that long wheelbase. It just tracks true down the road, and it's just a joy to drive. Not to mention, vehicles are kind of getting bigger and heavier. If you, God forbid, ever got in a crash, something like that, you would definitely do a lot better with a larger vehicle. So that was number 9, overall size. This did come with the bed liner. It's actually branded with the Chevy logo in there. Pretty sweet. So, number 10 was the color. This satin steel metallic is just awesome. If you've seen this color in person, it's just so much better. Like, videos do not do justice to this thing. It is so good in real life. Even Ben Hardy on his 2SS video, he did a Camaro 2SS video on YouTube, and he even said the same thing. In real life, this color is just so much better. So that was number 10 of my 10 likes. And I'm actually going to throw a bonus in there. Last but not least is the overall Chevy lineup. The bow tie has some sweet offerings. Not to mention they just came out with that new Tahoe. Right? We got Tahoe, Colorado ZR2. Got that Blazer Suburban for the big family. Got the 3/4 tons. Got the work trucks. Like, that's just sweet. So, number 11 for a bonus is definitely the old Chevy lineup. It's just awesome. So, quick recap for you. Number 1, back seat room. Number 2, the gray leather, Gideon, and dark atmosphere. Number 3, this 8-speed transmission AL90 is awesome. Number 4, the front redesign for 2019. I spent some time with the outgoing model. Definitely prefer this. Number 5 is the brake feel. Almost take it for granted. It's awesome. Number 6, those tow hooks and the tow rating are phenomenal. 10,000 pounds with this beast is sweet. Number 7, I know I'm not supposed to like it as a car enthusiast, but that stop start works great. Number 8, those radio volume controls behind the steering wheel. Those are really cool. Number 9 is the overall size. It's nice to have a little mass. Number 10 is the satin steel metallic. Just a super good color. Since I got all the doors open, I'll pop the hood. Do one last walk around for you. Out of all the vehicles I own, I think this is probably my favorite. Just does everything so good. Like I said before, it does have the 5.3 in it. It's 355 horsepower, 383 foot-pounds of torque. If you guys watch YouTube, which apparently you do, Street Speed 717 did a video. He had a, I think it was 2018, maybe even a 17 Silverado. He put a new air filter on it, did the dyno run back when Andy was still in his videos. And this actually gets quite a bit of horsepower from air filter upgrade, so eventually I definitely want to do that. Well, again, thanks everybody for watching. I plan on putting out a bunch more videos on the Silverado and the Passport. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. Hope everybody's having a safe weekend, and it's nice and sunny where you're at too. See ya.